What's up, guys? Mr. Hockey Magic here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and keep on fighting. In today's video, we're going to be doing a Yahoo Fantasy hockey mock draft. I'm sorry, I bit my tongue and I have a big opening on it now, and it's actually bleeding a little bit. But as you guys can see, I have a 14-team mock draft here, and the goal of today's video is I'm going to try and draft the complete Canucks roster. The starters, obviously. Now, people like Philip Larson, or people like, let's say, well, actually, this is pretty complete. But, Brendan Gaunce, I may not, pick him because Brendan Gaunce has not been a starter. Jack Skilly, another guy who I'm probably not going to play. Not going to pick. So, we have 2 center positions, 2 left wing positions, 2 right wing positions. Okay, let me just go over that real quick again. 2 centers, 2 right wings, 2 left wings, 4 D-men, 3 goalies, and 4 bench spots. So, guys, that is how we're going to be doing it. So, okay. Basically, what we need to do here... stop lagging. Okay. What we need to do here is we have the first overall pick in this draft, and let's base. I'm gonna try and base this off of here. I'm gonna go ahead and make this nice and large for you guys. I'm gonna base it off the Canucks roster. So our number 1 pick, we're gonna try and go ahead and pick up somebody that I'm really wanting to pick up before he goes. Ryan Miller. Okay, Ryan Miller is gonna be somebody who's gonna go quickly. Obviously, goaltenders are gonna be people who are gonna go quick. Okay. So Ryan Miller is going to be the first player that we really look into. Because goaltenders, actually, you know what? Maybe that's not such a good idea. He's ranked 131, and Ryan Miller, he is a good goaltender, but I don't know if it's worth putting him in as a number 1 spot. So let's see who else we could pick up in that number 1 spot. I mean, Jakob Markstrom, he's good, but number 1, Tanev, all these guys here. They're going to go pretty late in this draft, so I'm not going to go ahead and pick them first. You know what? I'm actually going to give that beautiful spot of being first overall to Louis Eriksson. Louis Eriksson is a huge part of this team, and as you can see, projected 22 to 32. Now he's going to be playing with a new team. Everything's going to drop off, but I think next season he's going to do great. So let's go ahead and pick up Louis Eriksson first overall. Now, guys, if you don't think this is a good idea, go ahead and comment below. But if you guys have absolutely no idea about hockey at all, just keep on watching this video. The power of video editing is going on now. Okay, folks, we are back, and that was the power of video editing there. You see, there was, I believe it was like 25-something picks, but we were number 1, 14 teams. And, so we had to wait a little bit. 28 picks is what we had to wait. But we're coming up on 2 back-to-back picks. And we're going to go ahead and pick the Sedins here. And, guys, I know you didn't get to see who all got drafted. But in the end, we're going to do a really quick recap. So, yeah. So, let's go ahead and pick the Sedin. However you want to call it. It's, you know what? I don't know why Daniel is rated so much higher. Let's see. Projected is 23.931, and oh my goodness, 49 assists. So that means a lot of people are going to be scoring on the Canucks, and I really think Bo Horvat's going to be a big part of the Canucks. Scoring this year. After last season, him playing with Emerson Edom and Sven Berchi was a very, very good lineup, and I think that with their power, with their ability to go in there and just fight as hard as they possibly can, I think there's definitely a lot to be learned from Bo Horvat, but I think he is definitely going to be a great asset to the Canucks, and I think a lot of these 49.2 assists are going to be going to Bo Horvat. So yeah, let's skip down to our next pick. Okay, welcome back, guys. We are here at the 56-57 spot, and we are getting ready to pick up our next guy. So we currently have, who do we have actually? We currently have the first line of the Vancouver Canucks already on the team. The next guy that we want to pick up is that second line. I just took the pop filter off, so my P's are going to sound a little bit like this. So guys, just don't worry too much about that, but that's how my P's are going to sound. So let's go ahead and pick up Bo Horvat, the next guy on our list. Bo Horvat, again, he had 16 goals, 24 assists last season. Now, the reason you may be thinking, why does this guy have minus 30? Guys, minus 30 is not because he's a bad hockey player. Minus 30 is simply because the Canucks went into a bad spiral last season, and you can see all the stats are just going up, especially for fantasy hockey. You can see he's going to get a little bit more of that exposure, and, he's going to get a little bit more penalty minutes. Oh, God, no. Oh, my God, we need to get Sven Baertschi right now. Oh, my God. Okay, yes! Okay, we got him in time. But guys, I just want to let you know what is up with Bo the Sco Horvat. Now, I just made that up completely, but I want to tell you, just give you a little bit of background here. Now, as you can see, Bo Horvat had 16 goals and 24 assists last season. That adds up to about 40 points. Now, Bo Horvat is just the prime definition of a extremely high IQ'd hockey player. Bo Horvat goes into the corners like you have never seen before, and Bo Horvat, he wins faceoffs. At one point in time, I think he was actually the best centerman on the Canucks team. He was winning more faceoffs than the man, the myth, the legend, Henrik Sedin. And guys, that is huge. He was the top faceoff guy for the Canucks when we were in that tragic position. Now, we did not make the playoffs last year. I repeat, we did not make the playoffs last year. And for a guy in his sophomore season to not hit the sophomore jinx, and then to pull up a 40-point season with 20-plus assists is insane. Now, guys, Bo Horvat did not hit the sophomore jinx, and he played almost every game. Now, guys, this is just going to continue to go up. I think next season, he could very potentially have a 30-plus goal season and a 50-plus assist season if he's playing with the right guys. Now, I'm going to do a montage of Bo Horvat goals over last season, and I'm going to show you guys what he can actually do. And you're going to see that this number right here is a joke. This number is going to go up by 10 goals within the next season or two. Because, guys, Bo Horvat is definitely one of the best guys on the Vancouver Canucks lineup, and he can make us 100% better. Now, let's talk a little bit about Sven Baertschi. Now, I know I usually do some editing here, but, I just want to talk a little bit about Sven Baertschi. Now, when the stats are spread out, and you got, 10 goals, 10 assists, you think, oh, crap, he's only got 10 goals. And people never look at the assists, right? Now, this is a rare situation in the NHL where somebody has more goals and then assists. That's actually extremely rare. Okay, hang on. Why is it projecting he's not going to get any points this year? Hang on, everybody. Hang on. I thought Sven Baertschi was supposed to be the second-line left winger. Okay, that is very confusing. I don't know why it's saying that. But back to the point, guys. Now, people don't usually look at both goals and assists, except in fantasy hockey, obviously, where you're looking for everything. I always look for goals and assists. And, it beats me why people don't even think to look at any other section besides goals when they're looking at players. Patty Kane, 40-goal season. Oh, you know what? Ovi had a better season, 50 goals. Ovi must be better. No. Guys, Patty Kane had 60-plus assists along with 40 goals. So don't even get me started on that. Now, one thing is I think Sven Baertschi is 100% underrated. He had 15 goals, 13 assists last year, and that was playing half the season. Guys, he was playing on the fourth line for 3/4 of the season, and when Willie Desjardins, the man, the myth, the coach, decided that he needed his young guys to step up and put in the work, he knew that Sven Baertschi, Bo Horvat, and Emerson Edom were going to click. Now, guys, I'm sad to say Emerson Edom is now gone. He signed back with the Ducks, but that was one of the greatest lines in the league last year. And Sven Baertschi was a major part of that. He went on fire along with Bo Horvat, and a lot of these goals were assisted by Bo Horvat. So that's just a little bit of background on why Sven Baertschi is going to be a huge part. I'm not sure why there is no stats here. I'm going to look into that, but you know what? I'm not even going to jump ahead because our next pick is very soon. So let's just do a little bit more of this commentary here on, on our lineup so far. So now, obviously, we just talked about Bo Horvat and Sven Baertschi. I want to talk about Louis Eriksson for a little bit. Louis Eriksson, as I said before when I first drafted him, he's going to be declining. Now, guys, Louis Eriksson was in his prime a couple of years ago. He played with the Boston Bruins last season. And let me just go ahead and pick our next guy real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure what's happening here. What are we supposed to do here? I mean, if you look at this draft, guys, oh, shoot. Derek Dorsett. Come on, Dorsett. Oh, no. Ryan Miller. Okay, I was trying to draft Derek Dorsett. I'm sorry for that confusion there. But, okay, let's go ahead and draft Derek Dorsett. Let's talk about this pick really quickly, guys. I just want to say Derek Dorsett is probably one of the hardest working players on the Vancouver Canucks, or any team, as a matter of fact. Guys, Derek Dorsett, if you've ever watched him go into the corners, he skates in like you've never seen before. Guys, I would be scared to be the one in the corner when Derek Dorsett is coming at me. Guys, it does not look like a lot of production here, and it is not. Guys, he's a fourth-line grinder, and listen to me, a fourth-line grinder hitting up 11 assists. Hooray! Guys, he is a fourth-line grinder. People give him crap about, not producing enough, but listen, guys, he is getting these points on the fourth line, and sometimes he's even scratched. Okay? Now, yes, his point production is going to drop off. And one thing that's good for the Canucks, bad for fantasy, though, is his penalty minutes are also going to drop and his shots on goal are going to drop. Now, why is that, guys? Well, I believe all of this is going to be happening here is because we're going to be adding this guy to the main roster. I think Brendan Gaunce is going to be someone who gets added to the main roster. And I think Marcus Granlund is also going to be somebody who plays center right wing. And I think him, getting that right wing time, even though he's listed as a center, I think even though Marcus Granlund, is listed as a center, I think he's going to get some right wing play time. Now, obviously, Marcus Granlund, I'm not sure where exactly I think they're going to put him. I think it may be the line of Bo Horvat, Sven Baertschi, and what's his name? Marcus Granlund, but I'm not sure, guys. So, if we think about it this way, if the Canucks want to put somebody, a right winger who can push hard, then it makes sense that Granlund would go up there and play on the right side. All right, guys, so one thing I want to say is I just want to talk about his point production loss here. Okay, now one reason why I think he is going to be going from 11 to 7 and 5 to 3 is simply because he is a fourth line grinder, as I've said before, and we have 5 right wingers listed here: Alex Burrows, Derek Dorsett, Yannick Hansen, Jack Skilly, and Jake Virtanen. Now, guys, whenever there's 5, you're gonna know that someone's gonna be getting scratched. Now, Jack Skilly, I'm gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna say this so many times. The Canucks want to get these guys, the new guys, playtime. They want to see who they want to keep, and they want to see who they want to, put back out there on free agency. Jack Skilly is going to get playtime, I promise you. And Jack Skilly is not gonna, he's not gonna not produce, because Jack Skilly knows if he doesn't produce, he's not going to continue to get that playtime. So Jack Skilly's gonna play hard. Jack Skilly's gonna fight hard. Okay, so guys, Jack Skilly, I think he's just gonna, alternate out with Derek Dorsett, and that's gonna be part of the reason why Derek Dorsett loses some of his banking production. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's start picking up some defensemen. I know one guy that's gonna be huge in our lineup this year is going to be Erik Goodbranson, 6'5". The Erik Goodbranson, he is the dream team defenseman. Erik Goodbranson, 6'5", up there. And, he's just going to go and he's going to scare the crap out of anybody standing in front of his slap shot. Now, who knows if his slap shot's actually hard, but you know what? He's 6'5", he goes up there, and you're going to be scared. You're going to be scared to hell, okay? Now, let's see who's going to be next here. Nikita Triumkin. I think Nikita Triumkin's going to get a lot of playtime this year, just purely because he is so big, and he did produce in the last 3 games of the season last year. So, Nikita Triumphant and Eric Branson. I think that's a pretty good duo right there. But I think Eric Branson's going to be playing along with Tanev this year, just because of that. Right? And actually, you know what? I thought Chris Tanev was a left-handed. You know what? Now, it could be a good idea to put a righty with a righty, but I think maybe it's going to be, Good Branson with Hutton, because that could be a good duo there too. Hutton is smart, Good Branson is big. They two smart players. Hutton to skate up the ice, Eric Good Branson to give it up. So, you know what? That could be a good duo. So I think that's what's gonna happen. And let's go power of video editing. And we are back, folks. We're going to be going for some more D-men here. And basically what I want to say, guys, is Ben Hutton. Okay, that's all I want to say. Just Ben Hutton. Ben Hutton. Guys, take that in. Ben Hutton. I just put my mouth all the way around my mic. Ben Hutton. But guys, Ben Hutton is the best thing that has happened to the Canucks defense in a very, very long time. Just because he can be so good on that point, because he can play so well, and I believe he is actually what is he? I think he's a left-handed. So, Ben Hutton, yeah. So he can play so well. These one-timers, if you guys ever saw, that one goal he had was a one-timer. It was very nice. And you can see his point production is going to go down a little bit as an assist, because I think this is going to go down because he's going to try and rush more. But, I don't know if this is going to be accurate. I think he's going to get further of 5 goals this season. I know that's a little bit of a stretch, but I believe we can do it. All right. What we're looking for here is Edler. All right, Ryan Edler. Oh my God. Ah! Oh my God! Guys, we got Alec Martinez. Oh! That just screwed up this whole thing. That just screwed up my whole dang day. Alec Martinez. Get off my team, Alec Martinez. I wanted Alex Edler, Alex Martinez. I wanted Alex Edler. Ah! Okay, we gotta fix this right here. Our next pick is Jakob Markstrom and then Jakob Virtanen. No, I'm just kidding. Jakob Markstrom and then Jake Virtanen, boys. Jakob Markstrom, let's find him. Alright, cue him up. Alright, Jakey Virtanen, where are you, buddy? Where are you there? Alright, Jake Virtanen. He's gonna be a big guy this season. He's gonna be a big guy. It says he's not going to produce, but guys, I promise you, this guy, he is a big guy, and he's going to produce big numbers. Okay, we're going to build a great wall, and that wall is going to be very tall. No, I suck at Donald Trump impressions, but let's go. Alrighty, folks, we are back, and we have our 2 guys marked up here. We're going to pick up Jakob Markstrom. We're going to pick up Jakob Markstrom and Jakey Virtanen. Now, guys, I want to say one thing about Jake Virtanen. Last year, his point production was AWFUL up. Okay, and we need better production out of that man right there. If we do not get good production from him, we are going to be screwed, guys. Jake Virtanen, 6th overall. We need our 6th overall player to fight to play. All right, what was the 6th overall this year? I forget his name, guys, but I know he's definitely probably better than Jake Virtanen. But Jake Virtanen, guys, Jake Virtanen is a good hockey player. He's a physical, big, smart hockey player. But he kind of went off last year, and he didn't pull off what everyone was expecting him to do. I expected at least 10 goals last year, at least 10 assists. I need Jake Virtanen to get a 30-point season this year. I want 10 goals, 20 assists. Jakey, I know that's huge, but I need this to go to 10, and I need this to go to 20. And I want you to get plus 10 this season. You're going to be a guy who's playing on the 4th line. Yeah, I know. But you need to get 30 points. You need to get 30 points. You need to prove that you can get that 3rd line playing time, and then you're going to be able to get that 3rd line playing time. If you don't show that you deserve 3rd line playing time, you're not going to get it. And guys, that's what I have to say about Jake Virtanen. Let's talk a little bit about Jakob Markstrom. Jakob Markstrom is the backup goalie for the Canucks. He is the future goaltender of the Canucks after this year when Ryan Miller signs with another team or retires. Because I know Ryan Miller is not going to sign with the Canucks, and I know that Jim Benning does not want to keep Ryan Miller in there as our goalie for long term. Ryan Miller is a great goalie, lots of experience, but he is getting older, and we need someone young to come in and take that place. I mean, look at this guy's face. It's a beautiful, beautiful face. Don't you want someone with a beautiful face in our net? So yeah, power of video editing. Okay, boys, we are back, and we are ready to pick another stud for this team. Okay, we need to get some extra forwards on this team, so let's go ahead and let's pick up Brandon Sutter, number 20, boys, number 20. There's not too much to say about Brandon Sutter. He's not a stud, okay? I'm not going to say he's a stud because he's not. But he is a third-line center opportunity, and he is a guy who can come in and, get it done on the points and get it done. But, he was injured most of last season. That's why this production is here. But I think he is definitely going to put in the work this season. He's definitely going to shoot the puck in the net, and this is going to go up. This is going to be at least 20. Guys, Brandon Sutter is going to be a 20-plus goal scorer this season, if he plays on the third line. I think if he plays on the third line, he's definitely going to get it. But he's kind of injury-prone, and I don't think the Canucks can take it if he gets injured again, and I think he might get traded if that happens. So let's go ahead and draft Brandon Sutter, and let's draft off the conclusion of our D-men here, folks. Our last D-man that I'm going to draft here is I'm going to go ahead and pick up Christopher Tanev. Christopher Tanev is a huge part of the Canucks. He was a huge part of the Canucks in the 2011 run. He is a huge part of the Canucks this year, and he was a huge part of the Canucks last year. As you can see, everything here is going up. 3 power play. Well, you know what? He had 3 power play points last year. Now, this projection says he's not going to get any power play time. He's not going to get any power play points. I disagree, guys. I think Chris Tanev is going to be on that power play. And I actually think that this is going to go up. Power play points is going to go from 3 to 6. I think he's going to get 6. I think he's going to get 3 power play assists and 3 power play goals. That is huge numbers from him. I think he's going to get 8 goals this year, not 5. Because, you know what? He needs to get up there, and, who is Brandon Tanev? Okay, I don't know who that is. But he needs to get up there, and he needs to, bring this up, and I think he definitely can if he's going to be playing with the right kind of guys. So, yeah, let's go into our last pick. All right, guys, we have 7 more picks in this draft, and we have succeeded on drafting a full Canucks team except of Alec Martinez, where I couldn't get Edler in time. But, okay. The last pick of our team is going to be the man, the myth, no, I'm just kidding, guys. The Yannick, the Hansen, the righty, the amazing man. Guys, Yannick Hansen, I don't know why I didn't think of picking him up earlier, because he has been a huge part of the Canucks for many, many years, and he's definitely going to, I think this is wrong. I think he's going to get 30-plus goals this season playing on that third line with Sutter. And I think he's going to get 20-plus assists. I think he's going to have a 50-point season this year. I know it's big, but I think he is, okay? I think it's going to be 10 power play points. I really do. So we're going to go ahead and pick him, and then we're going to do a little overview of who got drafted. And then I want you guys to comment below whether you like this. If we hit 50 likes on this video, 50 likes on this video, guys, I am going to crack an egg on my mom's head. I'm going to crack an egg on my mom's head. I'm going to crack an egg. Guys, I hope you know what I'm saying. I'm going to crack an egg on my mom's head. That is correct. Yes, I'm going to crack a head on my mom's egg. I'm going to crack an egg on my mom's head. Okay, guys? So, make sure to hit me 50 likes, boys. 50 likes. All right. So, this is the team, guys. This is the team we've got here. Our first center up top is going to be Hank Sedin. The next center is going to be Bo Horvat. On the left side, we're going to have Louis Eriksson and Daniel Sedin. On the right side, we have Derek Dorsett and Jake Virtanen. Our D-men are going to consist of Eric Branson, Nikita Triumkin, Ben Hutton, and let's just say this is Alexander Edler. Okay, our backup, our players on the bench. Sven Berchi is the left winger. Brendan Sutter, the center on the bench. Christopher Tanev, the D-man on the bench. And Yannick Hansen on the right wing. Our 2 goalies would be Ryan Miller and Jakob Markstrom. So yeah. Now let's go ahead and see who got drafted where, and let's see how this happened. So Louis Eriksson went number 1, Holt B, Kane, Ovechkin, Crosby, Benn, McDavid, Tarasenko, Stamkos, Gaudreau, Pavelski, Tavares, Sagan, and Burns. That is a stacked round 1, and I mean, the NHL right now is stacked, guys. We're probably going into the best season this is probably going to be one of the most exciting seasons the NHL has ever had, just because of all the big names: Austin Matthews, Patrick Laine, Jesse Pujodarvi, Connor McDavid being captain, Taylor Hall on the New Jersey Devils. That's a big new one. And the Edmonton Oilers actually having a good defensive core. So this is going to be one of the most exciting years in NHL history. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.